In this lesson, we will learn about the case statement. The case statement returns one scalar value for an additional column. What it means? It means that we can take a column and combine it by groups. Here we have order ID, fright, and this is the case statement. Let's go over it together. So the case statement starts with case. It compares one value to a set of possible values. After the case, we have when. And we are writing here the group that we want. In this group, we want fright lower and equal to 500. So if we have fright that is lower or equal to 500, then we want to call this group by a.0 till 500. So if we found in the first row a value that answers the condition, we return the name of the group. If we don't find it, so we go to the second condition. When fright is higher than 500 and fright is lower and equal to 1000. So between 500 and 1000. Then let's call it B 500 between 1000. Here in this row we see that the 810 is between 500 and 1000. So the group name will be where the value is between. And if we go to the fourth row and the value of the row doesn't answer the first condition and the second condition, then we go to the else. Else means that if not found, returns the value of else. We need to remember that if there is no else, if we didn't write else, and the value of the row is not located in the first and second condition, then it will return null. But because we have else, so this value checks if it's lower and equal to 500, so it's not. After that, if it's between 500 and 1000, and it's not. And after that, if it's higher than 1000, so bring us the last name of the group. It's 1000 plus. In the end, after that we covered all conditions, we sum it up with end. We close the case statement with end. And we must give it an alias. So end, we closed it as, and we give a name to the group, fright group, from the orders. Important note here that the case statement can come after the select, like here, after where or having, or after order by. So we can insert the case statement in these three types of structure. Let's see it in the SQL server. So let's see this example. Here we see the order ID and fright. And here we have the case when. So if we look on the rows one by one, we can see the first row, we have the fright 32. 32, it's the fright that is lower than 500, then it will be the fright between 0 and 500. If we'll scroll it down a little, so we have this row, this order ID with the fright 708. We see that 708, if we look at the first condition, it's not lower than 500. Then we go to the second condition and it's between 500 and 1000. This is why it will get the B, the second group, 500 and 1000. And in the end, and after that we'll do else. So everything that is not in these conditions will go to the else. Close it with and name the group, this case statement, with an alias.